Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. For those of you who are not aware, there is a really cool thing going on nowadays called Balls of Steel. It is a Isaac speedrunning community where basically they have races. It used to be a periodic thing, but now they're working on doing weeklies, so I sincerely suggest that you go check out Balls of Steel on Twitch. It is twitch.com/BOSTV, Balls of Steel TV. I believe there's a website. I'll link that in the description below. And what I'm going to be doing today is practicing some speed running. I might eventually want to participate in one of these tournaments, since they do take a little bit more people, but I don't tend to stream as much. And I've had a lot of unreliableness when it comes to streaming things in general, which is why I tend to not stream. So what I've done here is I've made a copy of my file. Mostly because if I decide I want to keep a streak or something, I can do that in my first file. For those of you who are not aware, all you need to do to copy a file is go to your stats page on the new file and hit Alt F2, and it gives you the 10 mom kills and all secrets. Every single one, which means every single item can appear in the basement. But that also means that we won't have any money in our donation machine, which I'm not actually going to put any in there. I don't think they use mods to do different interesting things. And honestly, I should probably get one of those mods just so that I have something that is pretty much on par with what they're doing. But regardless of that, you'll see that I don't have any of the items here. I figured I'd give it a shot. And I'm going to start, I guess, as soon as we hit 3 minutes in terms of the video. Except I don't remember how long my intro is. So, there's probably going to be some dead space between my intro and starting, just so that this all ends up on a reasonable time. Yeah. So we're going to pick a new run. We're going to start as Isaac. I do have the D6, as you'll notice. That is a thing. And we're going to get started in about 5 seconds. Now, there's going to be some interesting strats that you see, and go. Now, they race on normal, I believe, so that's why I'm doing it. So one of the things you'll notice is that I'm resetting. Resetting until there is a item room adjacent to your starting is actually pretty normal. The whole idea being that you are waiting to see an item that is worth starting. And of course you've got the D6 to re-roll it. There are a few items that are relatively accepted. And it's basically just good items, or items that you want to speed run. Pretty much anything that gives you a good damage up is going to be something that you want. I like Eve's Mascara a lot, but it's really not that great in terms of a starting item, because it doubles your damage, yes, but also cuts your tear rate in half. But damage down? Damage downs are always pretty much bad. Nope. Now I'm going to be really bad at speedrunning to begin with, and I think that's something to remember. I'll check the curse room. Oh, I kind of want to start that, but I can't. You pretty much have to get something to go with. Well, Curse of the Blind. SMB Superfan's not bad, but it's not really great. I mean, I'm looking for something that's going to make things go faster. Because remember, if I'm actually racing, there's somebody else who's going to be doing this at the exact same time at me and hoping for a good start. And if you start something that isn't as good as something else, Tech Point 5 is actually really good. If you start something that isn't great, it's going to come back and bite you. Tech Point 5 is accepted as a start because of the piercing. We've cleared this room already like ridiculously fast compared to what we would normally clear it with, because we've got the piercing of Tech Point 5. And we've still got our normal tiers. Oh, where is it there? Oh, dang you. So you gotta be careful. And I'm also... Ooh, nice. Tinted rock. Don't know what hit me there. Oh, I think I stepped on the creep. You know, I've never gone so fast as to actually be run into by that creep. I'm glad that that did not catch fire. So we're going to try and kill this as fast as possible. Of course. And I'm probably not going to reroll my boss item. One of the things that I have learned recently... Oh nice, we got a homing for a shot. Beautiful. Sure, meat is actually totally acceptable. Your first devil deal is really important. And hopefully we don't get the haunts. Beautiful. Now avoiding big rooms is probably not a bad plan. This is all basically based on skill. Because while you can do some good things, that's probably not worth my time. Remember, I'm changing up my playstyle significantly right now. Because I do not usually play fast, I play meticulously. And I try and min-max everything. And we found the boss. So I'm probably going to go back to try and find the item room. I could really use some bombs, though. Need to not get hit twice. If I get hit once, I still have a chance. As you can see, we're chunking pin down pretty fast, especially with Tech Point 5. Alright. You know, Sack Dagger's pretty good. And I'm going to be pretty aggressive with it. Not really all that keen on the keys, but that'll make sure that I can get into my item rooms. And chances of getting a roll after this aren't all that great. So now I'm trying to find my item room. Item room might be good, might be bad. Won't really know until I try. And I'm going to try and be hyper aggressive with this. Now, money is still valuable. Money is still super valuable. Because mapping. Of course it was useless. Okay, so this was kind of a waste of time. There's a lot of stuff that bombs would do good for me, but I really don't have the ability to check. And that happens. Alright, so we'll settle for this. And you know what? I think it's worthwhile. I think it's a good plan to go over here because I can get, I believe, yeah, I can get 6 pots and the tinted rock. Oh, okay. So this is going to make me do something even dumber. And that is check the shop. Okay, no mapping, but a 3-cent bomb and a spirit heart are worth it. Oh! Oh, game. Thank you. I like you too. So, Cricket's head is a 1.5 damage multiplier. I believe it's a 0.3 damage up, something like that. It might be 0.5. The damage multiplier is the important part, because now hopefully we will just tear through mobs, and that's the real goal, is to get to a point where you can just go. Spending time on Demon Judgment is one of those things that you can't really afford to do. It's one of those nice-to-haves. Alright, well, our item room's right here. We've got a bunch of keys. Butterbean. No. We're on a long path. Okay, so we found a free tinted rock. That's cool. Alright. Still no mapping, and not worth it enough. I'm gonna hold on to this for as long as I can. See if there's anything better. Almost touched him. No real need to, but... Alright. Keys are worth having. We do tear through spiders. I'm a little bit hesitant / squeamish to use the sack dagger. Mostly because I'm not great at it. Sorry, sacrificial dagger is what I'm saying. I'm saying sack dagger because that's what it gets abbreviated as in the commentaries. I've been watching a lot of Balls of Steel. I really should say that. Wow, sack dagger blocked all those tears. Straight into the boss. And that is why. Because look at that. I don't want that. Sure, I'll take HP up. That's about how much HP I might want. Really, it's for sacrificing and devil deals. You know what? I'll jump into the curse room. Why not? So, 3 flies. My damage is pretty good, so that might actually save me some time. My tear rate is still pretty bad. That's why I should be focusing maybe on using sack dagger. Okay, there's a red chest there. We'll see if I come back to it. And Tech Point 5 really isn't firing very much right now. Sack dagger's so good. Experimental treatment I am not going to take. That can do all sorts of stuff, including ruin the run. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this. Pretty fly is good. It's always risky using pills. Come on, sack dagger. Darn, okay, that did hit me. Trying to stay up on resources. Okay, he blew up for some reason. Oh, I know what happened. He fired a shot right before he died. Beautiful. And that shot hit the sack dagger, which blocked it, but also hurt me. Come on, Tech Point 5. Do some work for me. You haven't done too much in a while. I hope this is boss. Alright. Hollow is pretty easy, especially with the sack dagger, if I can line it up properly. Man. HP and luck, sure. Luck will be good for the Tech Point 5, and the HP is usually never bad. We're not running on the most HP in the world. Cool. Okay, the game has decided that it likes me today. There's definitely some real luck going on here, but some of speedrunning is luck. Some of it. It's not 3 red chests. It doesn't look like I should be looking to make guppy or anything like that. Oh, I stepped on the crate. The game is being very forgiving. I think this is just because it's normal mode. Using my iframes, my invincibility frames, to good use. Jeez, game's being nice. Okay, I really do need some speed up. I kind of regret a little bit re-rolling Speedball earlier. Okay, speed down. That's why you don't take pills. Because now I am slow. Alright, I've got more bombs than I probably need. Okay, this is where we could make up some time. Oh, nice. Because I'm a bad person. But I'm going to take this as well. I don't know, any keys? How did I run out of keys? Okay, well, it looks like I'm not going to the item room. Whew, that was close. My sack dagger is in the wrong spot. But that's okay. Troll bomb. I'm now really looking for the boss, and I'm hoping that it is here. We are on definitely a longer path. There is lots of good stuff going on here. Sack dagger in the wrong position. I'm trying to be aggressive with the sack dagger. And it's working pretty well, actually. I'm better at it than I thought. Krampus tax. Trying to get that sack dagger in, but it's just not quite working. I'll take coal. Sure, we'll reroll a little gish. Some range. Could be worse, and we're off to the next floor. Have not got a teleportation card. That's what I'm kind of looking for. Maybe steal something from Boss Rush. Can't go in there. Have too much health. I'm not going to take that. Pride isn't really something I'm looking for. Justice. Got a lot of oh, dang it. That's okay. I'm not really doing anything else on health right now. Whew. Ooh, Sack Dagger, you could have been in the right place, but you weren't. My Sack Dagger is rotating the wrong way. Constantly. Okay, I really would like to see the shop. Oh, darn pin room. Okay. Taking a lot of damage there. Trying to get the Sack Dagger in. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, if I needed money, I have money. Starter deck, yes. Always yes. Temperance is not the card I wanted. It's okay, though. It means I just can't teleport. And that's just the way it's gonna be. We haven't seen much in the ways of damage ups for a little while. Luckily, I don't have to worry about health anymore, in terms of whether or not I get the health I need, the protection from devil deals. Alright. Taking the Polaroid. Okay. Sure, scythes. And then we teleport out, because we can. This is what we call good use. Didn't have to reroll, which is fine by me, but that means that we get to reroll the Devil Room. And if I had rerolled, I would have had the ability to go to the shop and buy the battery, because it's 3 cents in there. Alright, we'll look at the Devil Room. I'm going to reroll the Devil Room. I could go Mom's Knife, but I like my tears a little bit too much. I think the tears are the right choice. Alright, so we got one more Devil Deal. We're probably not making Guppy. I've got a lot of health, though. See, this is where the other part of the run comes in. Making decisions about speed and what we need. Optimizing in here is particularly useful. There's a tinted rock. Don't know any keys. The decision between bombing out of rooms and defeating rooms is fairly important. Should just use this. Temperance card isn't really going to get me anywhere. My damage is pretty good, as you can see. And my health is doing pretty good, too. Don't see any tinted rocks in this room. At this point, I'm good on resources. I do need to try and get 4 keys before the womb. Or before the chest. Come on. Oh, you trolly son of a bitch. Are you kidding me? Waste of my time. Good, we found the Devil Room. Kind of a shame, because if I had bombed out, I would have been there that much faster. This is a good boss for my current style of tears. All the piercing that's going on here will just tear it to pieces. As I said, I'm not making Guppy. But screw it, I might as well try. Who knows? I don't have the roll, so I don't have another roll. Alright. Can't go in there. Have no particular interest to go in there. This is a dead end. It's just not worth my time to clear. I've got good damage, but it's not the most ridiculous damage. I didn't get proptosis or anything that's too crazy. I'm looking for an Emperor card, maybe. That would be useful. This is unfortunate. Luckily, the piercing once again benefits us here as well. Just go, go, go is the name of the game here. It's a Joker card. I'm going to save that. This room is faster to clear out than it is to bomb. That was not worth it, by the way. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it. The chances of it being worth it were minimal at best. I actually prefer small map, because I'm crazy, I guess. Remember trying to acquire keys? Should probably be grabbing bombs as is, but... Okay, good. We've got the keys. This feels like it's the correct way. We're definitely on a long route. Okay, so this is a dead end. Gonna try and clear it, but definitely faster to bomb out of that one. Alright, so we guessed wrong at the very end, but otherwise pretty accurate. If we had mapping, we'd be going a lot faster to begin with. Okay, so at the It Lives fight, we're doing good damage here. So Mom's Heart doesn't actually do contact damage, it's worth noting. Ah, but the spawning there, and boom! Done and done. That is just a swag trapdoor. You gotta check every card. Strength card, not really worth it. Okay. Oh, sweet God. I don't know if I'd do it, but I could kill myself to become Dark Judas. It gives me a backup, I suppose, is the other alternative here. Now, the thing is, this is the last floor in which my bombs are useful. You cannot bomb through chest rooms. Dark Bomb is pretty much always good for some survivability. I very well might die, but with Polaroid invincibility, it takes so long for them to die. Go ahead and pick this up. Black Heart. I'm seriously contemplating becoming Dark Judas. Okay, here's how we're doing this. Oopsie. Shoot, that was bad. Hit the wrong button. So we die, we spawn in there as Dark Judas. We pick up 2 Black Hearts. We have pretty much just as much health as we had before. We run back here. I think this is worth the time investment that I just put into it because my tiers are now absolutely insane. Not just slightly. Still looking for an Emperor card. Emperor cards are invaluable. But we found our boss, which is amazing. It saves us a lot of time, bombing out through more rooms, whatnot. I'll take it. Oh, actually, no, I'm not going to take it. There's a reason why I'm not going to take it. And the reason, as you may or may not presume, is because I have Polaroid invincibility right now. Whew. Okay, bottom of the side it spawns on. Top of the side it doesn't. And he's dead. Go, Dark Bum. And into the chest we go. Let's see what kind of items we got. We got a reroll for him, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if this is a good plan. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh gosh. Okay, this might have been a mistake. I can't see. Book a Rev. Yeah, I think I go Book a Rev. Since I cannot bomb out of rooms, I don't have much choice but to try and survive. Whew, he died fast enough. I no longer have knockback as the... Oh, and I have Hive Mind, so... Oh, that's gorgeous. Alright, so my pickup of Hive Mind earlier means that the spiders I'm getting... I want to kill... 1, 2 of clubs. Not really what I'm looking for. So, I got Infestation 2, which means that every single time I kill an enemy, I get a spider. Unless it is the spider that kills the enemy, in which case I do not get a spider. But my spiders normally do 2.5 times my damage, which is shenanigans, by the way, because Dark Judas respawned me with a 2.0 character multiplier. Stars isn't what I wanted. Ah! Darn, that's really unfortunate. But yes, so, instead of doing just 2.5 times our health, or 2.5 times our damage, it in fact does 5 times our damage. So those spiders are ridiculously lethal. Gotta hope to kill one of these before I get brimstoned. Yeah, I totally got hit there. Gotta do this strafing thing. Oh, when I hit the dead end, I should have just used the stars card. Since there's no item room, it would have been a random teleport. Cool, we've got our boss room. My sack dagger is not in the right position to actually try and do anything funky. There we go. And victory! So 27-19 on there. And I started... Well, this is a 20-minute run. 27-19 on the recording, so that's my outro's a little bit off there. And I started at about 2:40 so that I could align. So that puts me at about 24 minutes and 40 seconds. It's pretty good for my first attempt at a speedrun ever. And those of you who looked at the thumbnail or looked at the time probably just went, he died, he obviously died. Nope, I managed to finish this game really fast. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that exit there. And man, what a run. That was a lot of fun. There was some adrenaline in there. I thought I would like it. I thought I would enjoy playing in that style, and I think I was correct. So, with that in mind, please let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed watching the videos like this. I know it's significantly shorter than my other ones, and if that's something that you prefer, please go ahead and tell me so. But I do, once again, encourage you to go check out ballsofsteeltv.com. The link will be in the description below. Please check them out and watch them and support them, because they do a lot of really cool modding stuff. I am planning on having a really sweet HUD to go along with this, but that's going to take some coding, which is going to take some time. But that's currently the plan, so we'll see about that. Anyway, gotta come down off of that adrenaline and say thank you guys for watching. I hope very much that you enjoyed this episode. Once again, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.